We are live. Let me just turn down the volume here, and I just want to make sure you guys could hear me. There you go. So, welcome to the Hat Show. This is season 2, episode 5. We're gonna recap our recent. Or we're gonna recap our recent trip to Las Vegas. I am just checking the sound. I'm getting some feedback. I appreciate you guys joining the Hat Show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. I'm your host, Ramil Ryan. As far as with TikTok, you guys know me as Tito Okane. Most of the time, when you guys see me, just say "What's up, Tito?" Or if you guys are a follower of the Facebook page, just say the Hat Show. So this is again season 2, episode 5. We're just gonna do a recap of our recent trip to Las Vegas and also talk about other things that I do in the community. As I mentioned, um, the hat show is about all the hats that I wear right now. I notice I'm wearing my Dodger cap, so we'll go ahead and switch over to some of the hats. We'll kick it off with our Marine hat first. And for those of you that follow the show, my hair, I've been growing my hair, and so let's start off with our Marine hat. You guys are invited this August 20th. That is a Tuesday. Please join us. We're going to be awarding 3 scholarship from the Marine Corps League Scholarship Program. Lights went out. That's at 6 p.m. at Black Gold Harley Davidson. Follow us on Facebook. That's Marine Corps League of Collin County. We'll be awarding 3 scholarships to 3 students that's heading to college. Um, with that, we're also going to be talking about the Marine Corps Ball. So the Marine Corps Ball, our Marine Corps Ball, is open to the public. That's going to be on November 23rd. So visit collinmcl.org to find out more information, or you guys can follow us on our Facebook page at Collin Marine Corps League of Collin County. As far as marine events that's coming up, we do have our balloon festival. We're going to be out there doing a raffle, so join us. That's in September. Follow our Facebook page; it will be posted up there. So again, if you guys are just joining the hat show, these are some of the hats that I wear. So we're switching from our marine hat to our rotary hat. So same thing. I am a Rotary member for the Plano East Rotary Club, and we just posted on our Facebook page about the upcoming holiday parade. So if you guys want to participate on that, please visit Plano East Rotary Club, and you'll see the Plano parades, holiday parade for Christmas around Christmas time. Also, one of the things that we do during Veterans Week is the Plano Flags of Honor. If you guys know a veteran and or a first responder, one thing that you guys can do if you guys want to dedicate a flag is visit our website www.planoflagsofhonor.com, and you can dedicate a flag to a veteran and or a first responder. If you've never visited the field, we put up about 1,100 plus flags, and these are big 6x5 flags. And with that, each one has a story underneath it. And as far as that event, that's going to be going on November 9th until the 16th of this year. So again, that's Plano East Rotary Club is that runs the Plano Flags of Honor. I just want to verify the date. Again, that's November 9th until the 16th. So a full week. Veterans Day is going to be on Monday, the 11th. So come follow us, Plano East Rotary Club. and the Plano Flags of Honor on Facebook. Switching hats. Also put on our Texas hat. We got to get one of our school board hat. I'm also a school board member for Legacy Preparatory Charter Academy, and school has started. So school started for my school district on Monday, and we're doing a fundraiser in regards to supplies. So if you guys want to contribute, I will put a comment on the live link later on. Um, One of the things that we the teachers need actually for pre-K and kindergarten are glue sticks. What I've done is during parent night, I went out there and visited spoke to the parents, spoke to the teachers as far as what it needs for the classroom. For middle school, scissors. Most of the middle school students do not bring a lot of the school supplies. And as far as pre-K or kindergarten, glue sticks. So that's what they're asking for. If you guys want to contribute, like I said, I'll put a link below. You guys can comment that way. And let me just see the chat. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, also on TikTok and Instagram. For YouTube, it's the Hat Show TX. For Facebook, it is the Hat Show. And on Instagram, it's Tito Okane. And then, actually, no, on TikTok, it's Tito Okane. And then on Instagram, it's just my name. That's actually Ryan Okane. So there you go. Let's switch hats. And again, um, let's put on our poker and gambling hat. As a lot of you guys are here for, is we're recapping our recent trip to Las Vegas. So we were there on August 2nd at staying at Mandalay Bay, arriving August 2nd. And as soon as we got there, checked in, then from there was going to play the 8 p.m. Tournament, poker tournament at Mandalay Bay. So before we got there, we played on one machine, and I'll answer some of the questions that I got a lot when I was out there. So we played on a 10-cent machine. It wasn't doing fairly well. I believe I put in a $100, and I was FaceTiming actually my wife. And then from there, and again, this is my opinion. I do fairly well at the high limit room. So what I did is I actually walked up to the high limit room, walked around, and played Dragon Links. And the video is posted on a few of my page. So if you guys want to check it out, if not, I'll post the link on the comment below also. So when I got there, one of the reasons I picked that specific Dragon Link is the major bonus was at 46,000. Right next to it, the other one was at 25,000. And again, it is a just a chance of luck, right? If that's a big if. If you get the major, obviously it's twice as much as the same machine for the same bet. So those are things I look for when I'm picking a machine as far as if it has a higher bonus because you're pretty much playing the same amount. So if you do get the bonus, you might as well get paid for it. So what I've done is put $200 when I do play. I start off with 100 or $200 depending on how many pulls I have to do. So on this one, it is a $1 denomination, $25 a bet. And so with that, on our very first pool, we were able to get the bonus, which is the three pot. And then from there, it gave us 6 games. And then after that, it gave us a what I call the ball bonus. And on the mini part of it, it was a $1,000. Yep, it was $1,000 bonus. So we ended up getting a $1,889 jackpot hand pay on our first pool. So from there, like I said, I just got to Vegas Friday, played my second machine, first pool, and hit a jackpot. That's how lucky I get sometimes. Um, while waiting to play on an 8 o'clock poker tournament. So that was at 7:45. I got up, and then from there we went to go play poker. And one of the reasons I play poker is pretty much slow myself down because if I just played in the casino, most of the time when I'm at the casino, actually, if I can go home, I'll go home. But since I'm there for 4 days, I try to slow myself down. So we played the Mandalay Bay 8 p.m. poker tournament, and we ended up tying for first place. We chopped it. So we usually say you just want to chop when there's last two players. Actually, the last three players we knocked off the third place player, and then from there, me and the other guy looked at each other and said, let's play three hands." And I won the third hand with pocket queens, but that lasted for a good 3.5 hours. That most of the time when I play poker, and that's why I always tell people, you guys got to learn to play poker because on a tournament, if you bust out or if you lose, all you lose is your buy-in money. So for this one, the buy-in was $60. The payout was $450. So with that said, that lasted me a good 3.5 hours. Instead of playing another 30 minutes, me and the other players just decided chopped it, and I did do fairly well. I had chip lead from the start. Excuse me, I had the chip lead from the start of the first 3 rounds. I knocked up a couple of players, and then from there, I just kept on playing. I did have some pretty good hands. Actually, that's on the second tournament where I had quads. I played some pretty good strategy, and one of the episodes we'll talk about poker. I love playing poker. I played in the World Series of Poker. One of the my highest finish in the World Series was 42nd. If you win one of the World Series poker tournaments, roughly about 250 to $700,000 to $10 million for the main event, and that's one of the reasons I play those tournament. Just because for the buy-in, you usually cash in. If not, I finish in the final table. So same thing. Some of the actually, I was just recapping my Facebook events 6 years ago, back-to-back wins. I won the Aria tournament, and same thing. I won the Mandalay Bay tournament. The Aria tournament pays pretty well. It's about $4,800 to $3,500 for a 6 to 8 hour grind. And again, that's if you win. So when I'm out there in Vegas, I do play a lot more poker than slot machine. So going back to the recap, that's on Friday. I won right away. Then from there, that was at midnight. So I got there 6 p.m. Midnight would be 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I was pretty exhausted. The rest of the Saturday, what I did is I pretty much relaxed. Took my time. I deposited my win. So one of the things that I like to do when I win is I take my money to the bank right away and deposit it. And then from there, I'll just take out 1,000 when I'm at somewhere else, or take out another 1,000. So pretty much that's what happened. Is I deposited my wins. I had a $3,500 worth of deposit. From there, just took out 1,000 a piece each day. We did win. We played a few more poker on Saturday. The poker event that we played on Saturday was at Resorts World. That one was a $1,700 for the winner, but a lot of the locals play there, and it's unlimited rebuy. And so with that, no matter what I do, I only buy once. Once I bust out, I walk away. I had a chip lead for a fairly good amount until everyone else started rebuying, and then from there, again, still had the chip lead. Three more people, same three people actually kept rebuying, which are the locals in Vegas, and these are $200 rebuy. One lady did actually 5 rebuys, so that's $1,000 rebuy for a $1,700 win, which I think she did not finish in the money. But the one I know one of the guys that rebuy did finish in the money as far as third place. The guy that won, actually, I was just talking to him about it. He only bought in once, and that was it. And some of the players that we kept busting out where the guys were kept rebuying. They're playing 10-8 offsuit, going all in. Of course, you're going to get called when you push, even if you have Jack Kings or anything like that. As soon as we saw the hand, we're pretty much every time they go on. If we have a good hand like Ace Queen, Ace something, we'll call, especially if you're playing a 10-8 offsuit. So that was Saturday. Spent most of my time at Resorts World. Then from there, played a little bit more slot machine that did not fairly well over there. And then Sunday, um, we were, I think, still up about $1,500 at that point. Going into Sunday, Monday, Sunday played more tournament poker at South Point, and at that point, we're same thing. We're buying in for $200 to 150 at some of these poker tournaments. So, and again, as I mentioned, one of the reasons I play poker tournament is I last about 3 to 4 hours playing these tournaments. If I lose, all I lose about $200 to $400. That's it. I don't generally do any rebuy, but those losses added up, and at the same time playing some slot machine, those losses added up to a point. And again, just doing some observation. I do a lot of observation. That come Monday, we were pretty much even at that point. I don't know if you guys heard the news. The market crashed, and I think again my observation. As soon as the market crashed on Monday, I think they just turned off the machine. Again, my opinion. They just turned off the machine, and I lost. I lost my winnings, and I took out another thousand. Actually, I lost $1,500, so I took out another thousand and lost. I played the same machines that I'm fairly lucky. It didn't pay out. It wasn't paying out for me. So overall, this particular trip this past weekend was at a loss, and that's why most of the time when I'm playing at my local casino here in Texas, which I play in Oklahoma, as soon as I win, I take off. I deposit the money in the bank when the bank's open. If not, just go ahead and take off. So one of the things that I do is I walk away, which most of the time I tell you guys to walk away. Um, the the room was comp, and on the weekend I think it was going for 350. So, in my point of view, pretty much I just paid for my trip, which $1,500 lost, $1,500 loss, kind of tough. Especially previous to that, we lost I think 2,000 on a previous trip to Choctaw. Going back to last July, we did take another trip to Vegas back on the 18th. Actually, back on the 11th, I was there for 11 days. We were up 7,000, $7,500. So, as far as Vegas wise, this is the first trip in six trip that it came out negative. So most of the time, as soon as I win, I go watch a show, I go watch a play, or just check out any dining restaurant in and around Vegas. So hopefully that helps. As far as like I said, we'll do a one session on talking about walking away. Excuse me, my strategy on walking away. Another thing that we'll talk about also is I'm gonna bring still working on my performer in Vegas. I know we had a country guy, Chris Moreno, on the show. That's season two, episode three. So today we're just doing a recap. I didn't have much to talk about. I didn't have the things prepared for walking away. I'm trying to get a psychologist here to talk about the mentality of walking away. So if you guys want to learn more or want to cover a specific topic, let me know. One thing that I did want to say is I'm pulling up right now. One of the things that I want you guys to follow, and I'll be at that particular fundraiser, is an event called Friends of Frito. So my show got started by this podcaster. He was an ESPN producer, Mark Friedman. So Friedman passed away last year. That's why we only we stopped our show at season one and just kind of restarted it. I kind of did my office or my studio kind of like his, except for this background right here. So we're doing a fundraiser for Special Olympics, and I believe the event is in September, and it's going to be at the Hub. And I'll post that on the comment section also. So if you guys want to follow, that is September 28th, Saturday, Friends of Frito Music Bingo. So if you guys never played Music Bingo, come check it out. Come check me out. I'll be out there participating. And we're also doing a fundraiser for Special Olympics of Allen. So if you guys want to know more, same thing. I'm fairly active on Facebook. Follow that page. That's Friends of Frito. I'll type it on the comment sections if you guys can read it. If not, it would be posted. It got posted on YouTube and it's waiting to post on Facebook. There you go. So follow that page on Facebook and we'll have that event September 28th. It's a fundraiser. If you guys want to join, it's a music bingo. It's going to be a fun event at the hub. So there you go. That's pretty much what we have to talk about for today. I'll post some more videos on my trip. My next trip to Vegas is not until September. I canceled my August trip, and I'm just pulling it out right now. I had a trip in a couple weeks. Stay home, relax, enjoy the summer, the end of the summer, and then from there we'll go back and play some more poker in Vegas. I will be in Vegas second week of September. I know quite a few of you guys are going to be out there. Looking forward to that event. And a shout out to Zach up out in Corpus Christi. I met up with him in Vegas. Took us out. Oh, there you go. One of the things that I did is we went to go watch Tournament of Kings at Excalibur, which I've never seen. I asked my wife, "Have you seen this show?" There's one similar event. It's called Medieval Dallas. I believe I've been to that show when my kids are fairly small. I chaperone them at that event. But again, thanks to Zach for inviting me to that show. Got to enjoy, eat, and watch some events. But Vegas, September 13th to the 14th, I will be playing at Choctaw and probably Windstar Casino. So if you guys want to meet up, just send a comment. I'll let you guys know when if I go out there. Most of the time, same thing. I don't stick around. Once I win, I take off. So follow my social media on Facebook. It's the Hat Show. Here on YouTube, it's the Hat Show TX, and on TikTok, Tito Okane, and on Instagram, it's actually Ryan Okane. So the Okane means money. I've had that name for a while now. I know there's a new song that's trending. I'm not gonna sing to you guys, but I think it's called Okane something. So there you go. I appreciate you guys joining. Hit that like, hit that follow. We will be live again next Wednesday. Pulling up my calendar right now. Next Wednesday, August 14th. I will post what topic we're going to talk about. We'll talk about poker if you guys are not familiar with poker strategies, how I did at the World, how I got to the World Series as far as finishing on the 42nd, and any things that I do as far as be successful at poker tournaments. So there you go. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like, hit that follow. Good luck.